Hours before the fragile 2-week ceasefire between the United States and Iran was set to expire, the world held its breath. Tensions were rising, military forces were on alert, and many feared that a single decision could ignite a full-scale war. Then, unexpectedly, came an announcement. President Donald Trump declared that the ceasefire would be extended. But this was no ordinary extension. It came with conditions, it came with pressure, and it came with uncertainty. In a post on social media, President Trump stated that the ceasefire would remain in place, but only until Iran presents a unified proposal to end the conflict. At the same time, he made one thing very clear. The United States would not lift its blockade on Iranian ports. This decision immediately raised serious questions. Because while the ceasefire suggests peace, the blockade signals continued confrontation. So is this diplomacy or pressure? Behind the scenes, the situation is far from calm. The White House confirmed that Vice President J.D. Vance's planned trip to Pakistan, which was meant to support peace negotiations, has been canceled. This cancellation sends a strong message. Talks are not progressing as expected. And perhaps more importantly, trust between both sides is breaking down. Iran's response has been firm and concerning. Officials have dismissed the ceasefire extension as meaningless. They argue that the United States is violating the very agreement it claims to uphold. Why? Because the blockade remains in place. From Iran's perspective, blocking ships from entering or leaving their ports is not just pressure. It's an act of war. Some Iranian voices have even warned that this could trigger a military response. And that changes everything. So where does this leave us? On one side, the United States is extending the ceasefire, but maintaining economic and military pressure. On the other side, Iran is questioning the legitimacy of the ceasefire and hinting at retaliation. This is no longer just a diplomatic issue. This is a high-stakes standoff. And at the center of it all lies one critical question. Will talks resume, or will conflict return?